Hello and welcome back to Let's Play We Happy Few. I'm your host BringItDon, and we are about to jump right into let me make sure. Yeah, jump right into Ollie's story.
I wonder if little Artie got away all right. Wasn't that the caper? I thought he'd never cut the power. Well, I hope she likes it.
That wasn't very nice, what you did to Arthur.
What did you do while I was out?
Stuff.
Chanterelle? You're a master of conversation. Look what I got you in the warehouse.
Oh. She's so pretty.
It's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know, the Home Army lads.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
I think they want the Germans to come back. It's the shame of it, you see.
You bloody knew!
For heaven's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I are neighbours from way back.
The tanks are hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché.
Like we made at school.
We could have fought them. If they didn't really have tanks.
Did you know they were fake?
Of course not.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
I would have told the lads.
But,
We'd have risen up.
but Ollie,
Oh my God,
you were the General Secretary.
I did.
You must have known.
Don't forget a thing like that.
I lied my way off that train.
If we'd have known, we'd have risen up. We'd have had to.
I promised Percy I'd keep him safe.
We'd have saved you. And everyone else's kids.
Didn't you hear me? I have to go find him.
How? The bridge is crawling with policemen.
There's that thingamajig you told me about.
But I was going to use that.
You were going to leave me.
No, of course not. You're my daughter.
They'll never believe you're a bridge inspector.
You're right. You're always right. Take this to the Maidenholm Bridge and tell the bobbies you're there to fix the bridge works.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
Oh, and say hello to Percy for me.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I don't see how you could have not known.
I couldn't have known about the tanks, Meg. I'd never have forgotten such a thing. I'll see the General. He'll tell you. He'll tell us I never knew. Margaret? He has to. Margaret? Ah, for fuck's sake!
Someone's broken in. Look, down there. Wastrels. I think they're setting up some kind of bomb.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, so Ollie moves slower, but he hits harder. Nice, suspect where she is right now, but it's just Guy here. I'll read his note in a second. He's got a safe back here. Should probably grab all this stuff as well. Should probably take a second to look at his special traits as well, to know him a little bit. Ooh, clever. Ollie's backpack. Multi-tool and an extractor. Hey, suddenly I ever got a multi-tool with like Arthur, did I?
Huh. I better save this for when I need it.
Looks like it's a way out. Alright, let's look at his perks. What does he have? Must use syringes to regulate his blood sugar. Oh. Can't run fast. Can choke out unaware people, including bobbies and doctors. Can carry more weight. Now, people don't like Ollie for excellent reasons. The red hats. Okay. Mechanically adept, chemically hopeless. Alright, so he's the opposite of Sally. Track star is going to be a must in the beginning, I think. And probably buff and Iron Fists. Or a hurler might be good. I like his picture there. Looks very war hero-esque. Now I've got as a branch. Oh wait, I have this cricket as well. Alright, well let's get down here and take care of the
Go eat a banger, you!
Okay, what? Maybe I took too long to get down there. That was weird. Alright. I like this hitting harder thing.
Fuck off, You never liked me, did you? Where the hell are they getting explosives?
I mean, sources of joy accumulate slightly slower. Well, he's probably never going to take joy, because he's a fighter. I'm just going to fight my way through everything. Which is ideal, because I like fighting my way through everything.
I think they're setting up some kind of bomb.
They're a resourceful lot, aren't they?
I think we might need to get out of here.
Away and boil your heads, you witless cockspot!
Hey. Yeah, I know. I don't think I have any. We'll have the first aid kit. Let's finish fighting these guys first. Alright, now let's use the first aid kit. Be a little bit smarter about my future engagements. Let's use the healing bomb.
Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
Alright, fine. Oh, I guess I am on a timer. That's frustrating. So I have to take those guys out. Maybe am I just not getting over there fast enough? I don't know. Oh, there's a timer at the top of the screen. Did I just not notice that? Oh, of course, now I gotta wait on them. Seriously? Seriously? Let's go straight for the defusal. I'm gonna get beat while I'm doing it, though. Hello, healing bombs. I know, not the best time. I got 30 seconds. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
Y'all have a better weapon? Or another weapon? Well, a lockpick. That'll come in handy. Let's go and top off. So if it's anything like the other characters, I'm gonna have plenty of healing.
Don't forget all your things on the ground floor. You don't want to leave them behind.
Better get everything I can scavenge out of there.
Careful, those people might still be here.
That I have no doubt. Let's drop down right here.
How the hell do I get out of here? The doors are blocked.
We can't stay here. The roof's going to fall on our heads any minute.
How about we go back up and jump off the roof?
Are you crazy?
Well, I have that parachute, so it's better than it sounds.
You're going to take a parachute up to the roof and jump off?
If you've got a better idea, don't be shy.
Is there not stuff down here I was supposed to pick up on the ground? Or I guess it was everything that was in there. I don't know. Well, let's get out of here. Jump! A little more stealthy at least.
Christ on toast! What was that?
Y'all need to chill out. Alright, well I gotta search him now because they have like lockpicks and stuff. That'll be and Jimmy bars for that matter. Oh. One of those bad boys. Alright. That doesn't help out a lot. Especially in the beginning.
Go forth. Now I just need to get up on that roof.
You're not seriously going to jump off the roof?
Come on, live a little. Bad choice of words, sorry.
There's bleach on that side of the thing. Just don't have access to it. That's fine. Up we go. How did Moore get up? I'm sorry, what happened to that other guy? Did he just jump off the side? I guess he did, yeah. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's read this note. In which Oliver learns a grave and terrible secret. It had been quite some time since Oliver had entertained a guest. There were always the visitors that came in that night and attempted to make off with Oliver's belongings and occasionally his life. But not a proper guest, so it was a welcome surprise when Oliver's old neighbor, Little Artie, came for a visit. Oliver had not seen Little Artie since that man began infesting all the televisions of Hamlin Village. Once upon a time, Little Artie had been the weedy boy next door. He'd had his nose in a book practically since he'd been born. until Sally came to live with him, and from then on he was following Sally around like a pup. The little Artie had grown up. He was now very tall, if still rather stringy, and so the two boys quickly decided it was high time to go on an adventure. "I have not been to the military camp in some time," said Oliver. They have many good things to eat there." "Don't mind if I do," said no longer little Artie, who talked like that. So off they went, and while the antique gentlemen in the military camp huffed and puffed after Artie with their bayonets, Oliver brought home many tasty treats. But Artie had brought back a secret. It weighed no more than a piece of paper. Indeed, it was a piece of paper, but it weighed heavy on Oliver's heart, for Oliver and the other townsfolk of Wellington Wells had spent the long, hungry years of the occupation considering the many tanks the Germans had in their military camp. These same tanks had rolled across Britain, like monstrous fire-breathing tortoises, eating up all of Britain's finest boys who had opposed them. When the Germans demanded their cursed tribute, the townsfolk considered the tanks and gave up their children. But the tanks in the military camps were not the tanks of steel and fire. Artie had brought back a strip of newspaper from one of the tanks. He told Ollie that the tanks the Germans had left behind were made of paper and glue. So the townsfolk could have risen up against the Germans, and they could have protected their children. They could have protected you, O best beloved. But had Oliver known his grave and terrible secret? He did not know. For you see, Oliver's memory was riddled with holes, like a church made of cheese whose congregation was mice. And he might indeed have known, for the Germans would have needed quite a lot of paper to make dozens of papier-mâché tanks. And so they would have asked the general, and who had been the general's aide-de-camp, but Oliver himself. Oliver did not like to believe that he might have known such a secret. Indeed, if he had known such a secret, he could never forgive himself. For why would he not have told the townsfolk and risen up with them against the Germans and rescued the children, including the best beloved? So Oliver set off to ask the general what had happened.
Let this be a lesson to you, then.
I don't have trouble reading that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little tired. I did not sleep well last night. As is the case many nights.
Right? Well, what if Private What's-His-Name lied to us?
Calm down. He's not stupid. We've got him locked up. If we don't come back, he'll starve to death.
They've captured one of the Home Army lads.
He could signal somebody through the window.
Then why don't you fuck off back to Canary House if you're worried about it?
There's the one! Get him!
Alright, hold on a second. Let's use a first aid kit. Well, sure. At least able to block everything.
There they are. Move! Move!
Oh, he came back. Get out of here.
Go forth and sin no more.
I'm also looking for Jimmy bars and lockpicks. Again, those are invaluable in the beginning. It's nice that these guys are dropping them for me. Alright, let's get it back up to the base. Alright, that's weird.
I think they're going to blow up the tower.
How do I grab this? How do I grab this again? Oh, is it because I died? Everything came back? Well, I definitely have to grab everything then.
I think they're setting up another bomb.
Where the hell are they getting explosives?
Oh wait, they're missing something. No, I think they found it.
Alright, well, we don't have time to... Oh, crap. Well, I do want to search the safe. Hold on. Alright, it's already taken care of. Alright, let's get out of here.
I think they've stuck the fuse in. They're running away from it. You're going to break your legs. If you're very lucky.
Well, I've always wanted to try it. Parachuting, I mean. I've already broken my legs once. Don't recommend it. If this doesn't work, I won't feel stupid for long.
Trucks away!
Margaret, wait for me! For Christ's sake! Hope those fucking wankers like rubble. I'm never going back there. Doesn't matter. He'll tell me I didn't know about the tanks. He's got to.
But we can't get into the military camp. I wonder if that soldier can help. The one the wastrels kidnapped.
Alright, people don't like you, and that's just because you occasionally insult them. You just don't fit in, and we know how well these treat people who don't fit in. You're muscular and a trained soldier, but if you want to avoid having to murder people, stay out of sight when you're trespassing. You're mechanically brilliant, but you can't use a chem lab to save your life. Alright, well, plenty of skill points. We want this one. We probably want that as well. Where's the... Is there a healing one? Yeah. No. Yeah. 3, 5, 8. Or 8. So 16. I'm going to be just short of getting that one. I get this, and then I'll work on getting this. So we'll get healthy as well, right? Alright, so some untreated wounds. Low blood sugar. It's probably not good. Now I have minor damage taken.
I feel surprisingly poorly for a man who's just jumped off a building.
Your blood sugar's probably low. You better use one of those syringes.
Alright, so I definitely need to use a glucose syringe. If I can find it. There it is.
There. Don't you feel better? Maybe you could find a beehive nearby and steal some honey.
I prefer to think of it as harvesting, thank you very much.
Oh, that's about to lead him away. Alright. Yeah, I'll move very fast. I'd like to get back to the honey before they come back.
There we go. Almost as sweet as you, Margaret.
You're a real charmer, aren't you?
You're a tough crowd, Meg. You know that.
Sweet spot. 3 empty syringes. We'll figure it out as we go. There's more honey over there. It's gonna be real useful because I do not want his blood sugar to get low. What if you can pick up foxtails? I'm gonna assume not because let me build some stamina to take you out in one combo. Yeah, I know. No, you can't pick up foxtails, which makes sense.
You bastard.
Because he's not chemically adept. I can make healing bombs though. Good enough. Let's grab a couple of those. I use all 3 of them. Yep, still not full health. Well, I don't have any way to lure these guys away. So all I need is syringes now? This is what it looks like. 3 empty syringes. Assuming they could be anywhere. Because they usually are. No, I'm not going to dig on the plague victims' bodies, because that's how you get plague, and I don't have a means to treat plague right now. Alright, fine, let's dance. These guys are everywhere. Jeez Louise.
There's the one. What's done it?
Sure this is the... only way?
Well, you're not my problem, I guess.
Alright, so I'm not sure where to go to get 3 empty syringes. Where are we at? Train station, honeybee nest, honeybee nest. There's a dig spot. Maybe it could be there? Or I could go to the canary. Wait. Oh, well. It's not even the. I have to be on that quest right now. Let's go over here. Silly old me. Running around looking like a fool. Hello, more healing items. But what is my carry capacity at right now? 183, that's a pretty good starting out. I think, what, 200's the max, right? Or is it 300? How did you see me all the way over there? There we go. Nice and safe in here. Workbench upgrade kit, berserk darts, another big spot. That was nice.
Our own wee Bannockburn.
We're in Lud's home, right? Yeah. We're currently in Lud's home. Man, it's gonna be a pain to explore everything with Ollie. Yeah, the plague victims are awful right now. What's going on here? I'm gonna try and lure the bees away and steal this honey. Don't hit me. So if you don't have a padded suit, that's how you wanna. Man, kill him fast. This is ridiculous. There's so many enemies, man. I guess I can be sneaky right now instead of, you know, just bashing my way through. I see something off to the side over there. Let's mark that. Gotta re-explore all these areas again. At least the general's, you know, out here with us. He's out in the at that Victory Memorial base. Also, I wonder if you can just walk up to the general and talk to him. I mean, obviously they knew each other at one time, but I'm assuming they aren't friends anymore. Especially since it seems like the general's low off his rocker now. Well, only with Sally, I guess. I guess he would be kind of normal with everybody else. But again, they keep calling him a traitor and a coward, so I want to know what the I'm assuming he obviously set up stuff with the Germans, but were there actually Germans?
No! Somebody help me! They've kidnapped me!
Actually, how long? Let's see. We'll probably go in here and do this real quick. Oh, well, that didn't work. What? How did that not hit him? Alright.
Supper's over!
That's ridiculous. Alright. That was something else. Stuff counts me in combat because that guy, I guess, can see me. Well, the whole side's open. I guess that doesn't really matter, does it?
Wait a second. Why does this house look familiar?
Because you...
A medicated bomb. Right off the bat, too. That's useful. That's good to get a medicated bomb.
been passing it every week for a decade?
Why do I have a vague memory I stashed 1 or 2 presents for my future self in there?
It's vague because you were drunk.
No one likes a nag, Margaret.
Yes, I saw that memory up to the side. Mum.
I made a doll of Mum.
It's very like her.
Is it? I wasn't sure.
She was a tad taller.
It's a doll?
She was taller.
That's not very funny.
Well, I thought it was. I'm sorry. You miss her.
I guess. It's just how everything is now. Nothing's the same. The way things were doesn't even seem real. I sort of miss it, and it doesn't seem real.
You have too much wisdom at your age. It's hardly fair. I got to be a complete numpty until I was 30. What are you smiling for?
Yeah, that's a good joke. She was taller. Oh, how'd you... Punk.
For God, for Harry, and St. George.
Alright.
So, how'd they get you? Did they sneak into the camp?
I, got lost.
I think he deserted.
Oh, taking French leave, or were you full out deserted?
It's always march, 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 drill, 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 and stabby, stabby, stabby with our bayonets. For years. The Jerrys are never going to come back, are they?
I need to go and talk to the General, but they won't let me cross the bridge.
Well, they won't let you through the front gate either. Well, I suppose I do owe you. Listen, just tell Sergeant Oldcastle you know what happened on Trim Street.
What happened on Trim Street?
What happened on Trim Street?
Well, I'm not telling you that.
I guess you're not heading back then.
I guess not.
See you when I see you then.
Not if I see you first.
Okay, well, we've made progress. We'll pick up here in the next episode. We'll I don't know. Oh, hello. Actually, still have enough, but this will be better than nothing when I get to Herbalists. And even healthier. Look at that. I'm gonna be a tank. This is awesome. But anyway, we're gonna call it here. Off camera, I might go get the dig spots. There's also the thing right across the way there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope to catch y'all in the next episode.